What many of you don't know is that Kong is actually fireproof. They tried to drop napalm on him, as you would know if you've seen Kong Skull Island. But it does not burn him at all. He just passes out from the deprivation of oxygen. It burns up the oxygen in the air, Watch. Look, he does not catch on fire. Like the only other mammalian titan behemoth, when he was sprayed with, what were they, white and blue flames, the hottest flames known to man next to plasma flames, when he was sprayed with those didn't even burn him, because titan fur is like Sasquatch fur is said to be, like coarse and so thick that not even bullets or fire can, actually damage it. You feel me? Kong, the eighth wonder of the world. Yeah, this shit's like a bootlegged clip right here. But fuck it. I mean, I'm still following the guidelines and shit. But yeah, as you can see, it was the oxygen deprivation that made Kong pass out. He is not burned,
Men, place your charges. It's time to show Kong that man is king. I'm one. I'm two. I'm three.
So, of course, the humans invaded the Titanus Kong, the last of his kind. They invaded Kong's fucking island, and they dropped these seismic charges, these bombs, and they ended up destroying a lot of Skull Island and awakening the skull crawlers, the beings that throw off the natural order of things, you know what I mean? These hypervores that just eat and eat and eat and eat and are never satisfied, and they eat until they regurgitate their food and then they eat some more, Skull crawlers are no joke. They may be whatever you want to consider them, megafauna, but they're on par with titans, like seriously. Like, wait till you see GVK and you see the mega titan, the mega alpha, the skull crawler with the red tint to its back. I apologize for the horrendous quality, but bear with me. I'm going to have better quality images and video in just a moment. It's your boy Dyson. Let's continue. So yeah, clearly Kong is a savage when he needs to be. Clearly he's a hominid that stands his ground. But the skull crawlers are the species that wiped out his race. They are hypervores. They're very savage, very brutal. And nature can be brutal. These megafauna are not actually that unrealistic, They're not out of this world, And check it out. That suicide bomb attempt really worked out. Good job. Let's give him a round of applause. But yeah, I'm telling you guys, my boy Kong. And by the way, this is the Skull Island giant Kong figure. I do believe my boy Kong can handle the skull crawlers, and you'll see in GVK how much he's grown. And I don't even mean grown in the sense that, he evolved over the years, because of course he did. But here's the thing. Kong has always been a powerful being, powerful physically, strong physically, and as a character, and as a kaiju, even in what he represents and what he stands for, human nature, hominid nature, ape nature. And the skull crawlers, they're the complete opposite. Kong, he protects the innocent. The skull crawlers, they destroy everything. So who's in the right here? Who is in the right? Think about it. He's attempting to break its jaws like King Kong 2005 did to the Vistatosaurus, but when it doesn't work with the unhingeable type jaws of the skull crawler, he just slams its head. But yeah, of course kaiju are a passion of mine. Of course, you know? So, let's get into it. Skull crawlers. The skull crawlers, they happen to be reptiles. They're hypervores, they're these beings that are constantly starving, yet they eat and eat and eat and then regurgitate, as I've said. They throw up the food and then they continue to devour more life forms. They are an invasive species, like Ghidorah was an invasive species. They are in fact a real threat, Titan or not, even if you want to consider them megafauna. They can grow to gargantuan sizes. Just look at GVK. In Kong Skull Island, that alpha was literally just an alpha, maybe even a juvenile alpha. Look at the new GVK, Godzilla vs. Kong Skullcrawler. So far, we only have confirmed images of the figures from Godzilla vs. Kong. This figure here, of course, is the what I'd like to call the Mega Skullcrawler, the Mega Alpha. And it'll be the largest Skullcrawler that we've seen to date. But like I said, this is literally the only photo that's out there besides concept art and whatnot, and even concept art is hard to find. But I think Kong can handle it. Honestly, Kong knows how to handle skull crawlers. There's even been the theories that he'll tame the skull crawlers. I don't know if I agree with that, but I know that he'll keep them in line. When they tried to go follow Ghidorah's call, and this is confirmed in the novelization of Godzilla King of the Monsters. But anyway, yeah, when Ghidorah did his alpha call and messed with frequency and actually, manipulated the Titans into doing his bidding, Kong heard this alpha call and just ignored it. He was like, yeah, fuck that shit. This guy's a beast, you know what I'm saying? Like, real shit, Kong is a beast. And look, he just saw that chain that had a propeller on it and instantly realizes that he can use that as a weapon, and uses it to even choke out the skull crawler and all this shit. Just Pete. Slam, feel me? Yeah. So yeah, don't mind that. I just consider the skull crawlers to be savage in nature and to be very, very aggressive hypervores, you know? And I believe that they are the enemy in this situation, you know, and that Kong is in the right, and I have the right to have that opinion, you feel me? So, real shit, I just can't wait to see Godzilla vs. Kong. I want to see the Mega Alpha, you feel me? And I want to see all the other Titans they're introducing and bringing back, you know, like hopefully Behemoth comes back, which he probably will, but you know, anyway, yeah, so if you guys want me to get into more of this Monsterverse stuff, just let me know. Real shit. Alright, this has been Dyson, signing out.